Whoa, congratulations, I won a premium bond prize finally at last. It's been a crap investment. So how much have I won? I'll log in and find out. It's probably going to be crappy 35 quid. I've got I invested £32,500 towards the end of 2019, so 2 years ago now. First year I made some money. It didn't keep up with inflation, but I made some. But second year they cut the rate in December 2020 to 1%, and I made piffle. I'm contemplating scrapping it, disinvesting. Anyway, let's log in and find out how much I won, and I'll crunch the numbers. Use our price. Let's log in. Let's see exactly how much I won. There, I've withdrawn. Premium bonds garbage. I've withdrawn 12,900. Thank you for your instructions. Did I record? Didn't record it, did I? Alright then, so I logged in and I showed you how much I won. I didn't record it, and that prompted me to withdraw £12,900. Alright, so let's go back. I didn't record it. So when I logged in, I found out that I had won just £25, which peeved me off, so I decided to withdraw £12,900 and bung it into crypto. Look, there's the premium bonds. I just won 75 quid this year on £33,000. That is garbage, because they cut the rate in December by 1%, and that means that previous year I was winning nearly twice a month, once or twice a month, and then they cut the rate, and then it's been garbage since. So I'm going to number crunch and show you the graph. Well, this is what I was winning since I deposited in late 2019. Towards the end of it, I had been winning nearly every month, once or twice a month, and then they cut the rate in December, and I just won £75, and I had enough. I just withdrew £12,900, as you saw. So you missed it when I logged in, and I was a bit peeved that it was only £25, but look, it's garbage. Premium bonds are garbage. I'm just gonna bung it all into. I've just withdrawn £12,900. I'm gonna bung it into crypto, because they're garbage premium bonds. 75 quid, that is nothing. You can make more on crypto in a minute. Yeah, invest in crypto, you get that in a minute, and there you get this in a year. There's no comparison. I'll leave £20,000 for now, because there's no way for me to put it. Yeah, I'm going to put 12,900 into crypto, but I've used up my ISA allowance, so I can't push it into the shares account. I could put it into a shares trading account, but I've already got 50k in it. So, that's capital gains. That's the problem. Was it? It's 4 months, 5 months until the next tax year. Yeah, 5 months. So yeah. Anyway, let's crunch the numbers now and show you how much garbage premium bonds are. So here's an analysis of my premium bond investment, how it's performed and how it compares against a fixed rate bond. So I bunged in 32,500 towards the end of 2019, and these are all of the bonds I've won to date. So there's a lot of wins during 2020 when the interest rate is 1.4%. Then they dropped the rate to 1%, and it's been like hardly 75 quid. So 75 versus 325, a huge difference. You got the money there, look, 325. Whilst if I invested at 32,500 in a fixed rate bond, I would have earned £934 in interest by now. There's a huge discrepancy. Premium bonds are a garbage investment. So this is the interest what I would earn from a fixed rate bond. This is what I've earned from the premium bonds wins, and this is the difference. You know, more than 50% difference, about 60%. Premium bonds are a garbage investment. Look, you can see the difference. This is how much I'm down. £535. I'm 1,400, whereas the bond would have given me £934. And that's why it's prompted me to sell or disinvest £12,900. I'm going to bung it all into cryptocurrencies, Binance. Yeah, it's garbage. I'll leave 20,000 for now, only for the reason that I've got nowhere else to put it. I don't want to put the whole of the £32,009 in the crypto. So I already got money in cryptos. But now is the time to invest in, well, not for all, because they are shooting up. But there still are some trading at 50% below the highs, such as Ravencoin. ADA's trading below, but I think it's about 30%. There are a few that are trading below significantly, but some have shot up, like Airweave shot up. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Premium bonds are a garbage investment, so I sold 12,900. After I got this email saying, "Oh, you've won." Oh, where is it? Oh, it's timed out now. Here's the email. You won, congratulations. Whoa, I've won £500, £1,000. No, I want a crappy £25. That brings this year's tally to a piffle £75. It's losing money. Inflation rate is what, 5%. Real inflation rate in the UK is probably 15%, so you're losing money. So I've just disinvested 12,900. I'm going to disinvest the rest in the new tax year when I figure out where to put it. Yeah, probably. Well, I will populate the ISA. Yeah, nightmare. Premium bonds, garbage. Do not. If you're thinking of investing in premium bonds, don't do it. They are garbage. Just put it into a shares ISA. I'm not saying put in the cryptos, because that's very high risk. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Cryptos are very high risk because there's a lot of market manipulation. They're very highly manipulated, the crypto markets. Very highly manipulated. Yeah. Let's see what Ravencoin is. Yeah. Ravencoin 13.6, the high. It was about 29. Fell to 4. I did buy some at 4. Not much. I thought it was gonna go lower. I should have piled in. I didn't. Said I've been piling in. I did buy in this zone, but not as much as I should have. And I started piling in this zone here, between 10 and about 11.8. This is where I've been piling in. I bought some at 4.2, which is just not much. And then I bought a little bit here, a little bit here, and then when Bitcoin went to a new high, I went, whoa, I need to start piling it, so I bought a lot here. So it's more recent, but bulk of my Ravencoin holdings are recent. There you go. Do check out my other analysis, and do remember to subscribe, and do consider becoming a patron for $4 a month. My strategy during the great crypto bear market of 2021 was to accumulate into a select few cryptos that my research had deemed to be, well, relatively safer. Obviously with cryptos there's no such thing as safe. Anyway, deep discounts to the highs of as much as 80% improves the risk reward ratio somewhat. and the rest of this truly extensive analysis has first been made available to patrons who support my work at just $4 per month. Extensive analysis that includes cryptos that I have deemed to have a high probability of trading to many multiples of their current price, most of which still trade at deep discounts, including my price targets or where they could reach during the next crypto mania when the millennials will be FOMOing out of their mouths, foaming. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month, $4, for immediate access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, including learning material and including my recent analysis on why so-called transitory inflation is likely to be permanent. So batten down those hatches for what is to come. And then there is my extensive analysis of silver, including a trend forecast into mid-2022. Also is extensive analysis on the prospects for the stock market into mid-2022, with my next analysis, soon to be published analysis, updating the buying levels for AI tech stocks, Google's, Amazon's, Facebook's and so on, AMD, TSMC. I better stop there. For instance, Intel hit its buying level of $48 last week, which is what my patrons have been patiently waiting for since Intel was trading high at $65, when I was saying no, don't buy at 65, just buy at the buying levels. That's why I've set the buying levels where they are high probability levels that they should trade down to eventually, and here we are some X months later, $48 buy. And I did what I said I was going to do. I tripled my holding of this quantum AI tech stock, now trading at a dirt cheap P multiple of just 9. I compare that to Amazon on 58, with many more stocks homing in on their buying levels, such as IBM, which I bought splitting into 5 shares of IBM and you get 1 share of Kendall. If you value them together, then the current stock price is around $132, whereas it's trading at $126. So you should have bought before the split, because you'll have a net value of $132 to $133 against the market price around $126. So that's IBM. And don't forget Facebook. We're still buying at $384. Wait for it. $301. That's what it's homing in on. It's not got there yet. It came close, $308 last week. I nearly bought it at $312, but I didn't. But it was close. So do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts. Your mega trends ahead of the curve investing analyst with over 35 years experience. That includes being one of the few who both recognized that the stock market was about to crash in October 1987 and profited from it by shorting the Dow before it crashed. $4 per month is dirt cheap for what you're going to be getting access to, compared to the clowns on YouTube barely out of puberty pumping scams and such like, totally oblivious to the megatrends such as the inflation megatrend and the AI megatrend that I've been banging the drums for since 2015, when you could have picked up the likes of Microsoft for about 1/10 its current price. Then we have the war with China megatrend, which I've been drumming since must be late 2016, something like that. All of these megatrends are where the trends manifest themselves, and all you're usually aware of is like the fluff on top, barely visible fluff on top. That's what most of the commentary is concerned with. You don't even. When did you last hear about the war with China megatrend? I bet you haven't. You heard of AI, but you know it's a megatrend that's going to run for 20 years. And quantum computing megatrend is part of the AI megatrend. Anyway, do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $4 per month. You're not going to get any better value for money than that. As we defend ourselves, protect ourselves from the rampant money printing inflation by the central banks. Insane money printing as though it's not going to feed through into wage and price inflation. Big inflation is coming, as I've been flagging for, well, over 6 months. It's more like a year now. That's why I was saying last year, if you're thinking of buying big ticket items, do it now before the price hikes, which have transpired. You know, I bought a Culture K7 for £340. Current price on Amazon is, was it $565, and similar for lots of other tech items I bought. For instance, the components in my PC that I ordered in January and got delivered in March was £3,100. Current price of the components is over £4,000. Crazy, the inflation is here, and it is accelerating regardless of what the indices say. So protect yourselves by investing in assets that are leveraged to inflation, and AI tech stocks are leveraged to inflation and are about to get discounted. So do subscribe to my YouTube channel for such analysis, and do consider becoming a patron.